What's up, guys? Marky Mark here. I started not to do this YouTube video, guys. I started to wait a few more days because, quite frankly, I've got bad news and I've got good news. And I'm going to give you the bad news first. These past 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, have been absolute hell for me. And most of you all know that nothing goes exactly as planned. But about 2 weeks ago, and you'll know why I keep putting my hands over my mouth, is because I'm trying not to get too much air in my mouth. But about 2 weeks ago, guys, I had two molars extracted, two teeth pulled out next to each other that I really needed to get pulled out. And it's my fault, guys. It's my fault. And I'm using my mic. I'm using my mic today because I'm trying not to talk too loud. But it's my fault. I should have gotten this taken care of months ago. And I am in pain as I speak to you right now. But I had those two teeth pulled out. And then I had some complications. Went back to the dentist. They assessed me again. And they found out that I had a bone. I had a bone that was kind of protruding towards my gum, towards the outer aspect of my jaw. And he said, Mark, Mr. Jackson, he says, we can wait a week and see how it does. Because I was having lots of pain and stuff, guys. Just like I'm having right now. He says, we can wait a week. Or if you want me to, I can go ahead and get in there, cut that bone and file it down right now. Give it more time to heal. Well, some of you know that I am an insulin-dependent diabetic, in addition to my neuropathy pain that I told you guys about. But as of today, I fly to the great Philippines, Mindanao, in 15 days. 15 days from today. So me being the brave person that I am, I told him, let's go ahead and do it now because I want to give it time to heal. So, yeah, about a week after the teeth were extracted, I had finished the antibiotic therapy. Exactly 7 or 8 days after that, I had him to go in and he did oral surgery on my jaw, filed that bone down. And now we got to have time for the skin on the gum to close up over the exposed bone from where he filed it down. This is painful. Matter of fact, it got so bad about 2 or 3 nights ago that I had to call 911 because I wanted to put a bullet to my head. The pain was so bad. I'd already taken some narcotic pain medicine. It wasn't working. So I doubled up on what I was taking. The ambulance service told me, look, Mr. Jackson, you could be sitting in that waiting room for hours. It's no guarantee that we can take you back, straight back to the back. I said, I'm not taking that chance. I'm just going to load up on my pain medicine. If it knocks me out, it knocks me out. If I overdose, I overdose. But the pain was too bad. So that's what I did. It finally knocked me out and I made it through the night. This is going to be a slow process because I'm hurting right now. But this is going to be a slow healing process. And I fly out of Raleigh-Durham Airport in 15 days. I'm just hoping and praying that these next 2 weeks, I can get some significant growth of that gum and I can get some significant pain relief. I only have 4 pain tablets left. And I'm trying to save those. I'm trying to save those, guys, to take with me because I have the prescription with my name on it. I can carry it with me when I travel, because I want to save those for when I'm flying over that Pacific Ocean, 15 hours to get to Manila. That'll help me make it that trip. Then once I get to the Philippines, I'll be able to get what I need. No problem. Right over the counter. Right over the pharmaceutical counter. I've already got some friends that have already told me that. Not only told me, they proved to me that because they showed me theirs. So I don't have to go through all that red tape when I get over there that I got to go through here because they won't give me anything here. The only reason why I have the pain medicines here, guys, is because I had to go to the dentist. So anyway, that's the bad news, is that your boy Marky Mark is suffering right now, man. And I have a low pain tolerance. I'm suffering right now. Warm salt water helps a lot. It helps soothe it. Matter of fact, when I get done here, I'm going to go get me some more warm salt water. Then I'm going to lie back down, man, and just let this healing process take place. So that's my bad news, is that I may be flying over to the Philippines in some significant pain, or at least some pain. That's the bad news. But the good news, guys, is I'm still going. I'm still going because this has been a dream of mine for a long time. And I want to just share this with you. I started not to do this, YouTube, but I want to just share this with you because you're not going to necessarily, not unless you're in your 20s or early 30s or something, nobody's going to be in perfect health for this journey, man. Nobody's going to be in perfect health. Or let me just say, most people are not going to be in perfect health for this journey. And I'll be 63 years old on March the 8th. And I probably look every bit of 63 right now because of what I've been going through these past 2 weeks. But the old Marky Mark is going to be back, guys, with the energy, with the passion, and all that excitement that you guys have known before for all my life. I'm going to be back. Just let me get through this. Let me get through this. On a scale of 0 to 10 right now, it's like a 6 or a 7 right now while I'm talking to you. But let's get through this. And I will be on that plane in Raleigh-Durham. And I will be in Davao City on March the 10th, landing approximately 2:30 in the afternoon. And you guys can follow all that journey. Because this is the good news. The good news is that I'm going to show up. I learned from a mentor in business decades ago. He said, you beat 50% of the people by just showing up. You beat 50% of the people by just showing up, guys. You beat the other 40% by working harder and smarter. And that last 10%, is a dogfight. And when I make up in my mind that I want to do something, I make sure that I show up. I make sure that I work harder and smarter than anybody else to take my butt from North Carolina to the Philippines, or in any endeavor that I've ever done in my life, whether it was business, whether it was nursing, whether it's selling insurance, whatever it is, or whatever it was. I always beat 50% of people by just showing up. And I'm going to show up. And I always beat the other 40% by working harder and smarter. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm working harder and smarter. Even though my pain level is really high right now, I'm still working harder and smarter because most people would not even do this. They would wait and say, you know what, let me just do this. Let me just do this YouTube next week. But that last 10% is a dogfight. And you're going to see Marky Mark in that dogfight when I'm traveling around the Philippines, when I'm interviewing people, when I'm having a good time, when I'm sharing with you my personal experiences, when I'm making you laugh, when I'm making you cry. But I want every one of y'all to remember. I want every one of y'all to be able to say, you know what? I remember watching Marky Mark when he was sitting in the car in North Carolina in extreme pain, tooth pain, gum pain. And he said that he was going to do it. He said that he was going to do it. He said that he was going to be in Davao City on March the 10th. And I'll be dog, that dude didn't do it. Just a dude from North Carolina. That's all I am. Nothing special, guys. I just always had the ability, my superpower. My superpower is that I always wanted it more than the next guy. Because there's 100 of y'all, 500 y'all, or 1,000 of y'all watching this right now at any given time. And you want to get over to the Philippines or Vietnam or Cambodia or Indonesia or Thailand or Taiwan, whatever it is. You want to get over there. You say you want to get over there more than anything else, but you haven't started planning. All you're doing is dreaming. You haven't looked at your budget. All you're doing is dreaming. You haven't even told anybody about your dream because all you're doing is keeping a private dream. But there's a few of you guys that I'm going to inspire. I'm going to inspire and leave you the blueprint. And you don't have to be rich because Marky Mark's not rich. I'm not rich, guys. I'm not rich. But I'm going to get there. And I'm going to share my journey. So the bad news is I'm in incredible pain. It's a slow process to get my mouth fixed. It's going to be a continuous process with my neuropathy throughout my body. And the good news is I'm not quitting. The good news is I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up. And if you live in Davao City, I'll see you March 10th. I'm Marky Mark, guys. I'm just a dude from North Carolina. Stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel. And don't trust anybody 100%.